Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Laila Nurhabiti Rizwan. My metric number is 2019-341-447.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Aiman. The number is 01958. Good day, my name is Reza Afif Miruzlan, and today I, along with two others, will be discussing on the topic of technology in sports. So first of all, technology has brought many industries to a higher level, and sports is one of them. Technology can be a powerful tool that could transform the sports scene worldwide. Advanced material design in sport equipment technology nowadays has changed the sporting experience. However, it does not mean that people can succeed without much talent or training, although it contributes significantly to how well an athlete could perform. Even benefits occur through technology and advanced material. The use of technology has been regarded to compromise the sporting experience. Advanced materials have revolutionized the composition of equipment, where it might give advantages to users and could also lead to unfairness, which could have affected the integrity of the sports. It could be argued that the rise in technological advance in sports are directly driven by this need to win. The cases in this report were studied to find the possible solutions or guidelines to follow with the use of advanced materials.
Okay, thank you, Reza, for introduction. So next, I will present you about international case study. Okay, for the first case study, this report from the New York Times that published on 15 February 2008. The Statue Technology in Sport be limited. Okay, first of all, we know all sport have their own equipment, especially equipped for their competition and training. From the old material to new material like advanced material may benefit from athletes to improve their performance and can reduce injury for the athlete. Okay. Back to the case study. This report say they were close to the peak Olympic because of when someone create new equipment from new technology, it can be broke the previous record of the world and can create new record of the world. Okay, such as Russian skate, Denis Yuskov that broke the record on 1,500 meter race on skating competition. Why this happened? Because of technology in the speed skating, in slab skate, that new technology, the height blend maintain content in the ice is more longer that can make a powerful result. These are during Olympic competition that have a new technology they are introduced from many sports to help athlete to improve their performance. For example, in multiple fabric bodysuit they are introduced in 2002 that can reduce drag from air and water, were second in the 100-meter race. How it's come? When make new technology feature can increase the sport quality and can make athletes have a good achievement. In my opinion, as long the technology are not disturb the other component and or athlete and not too much tech change such as not play fair during competition that can be banned from organizer. Not only the athlete has benefit, but from the technology can help coach to make decision making and can look quality of athlete performance. I think technology cannot be limited because in a new era that have a new technology has been created because of no technology, no improvement on sport industry.
It's me again. Now let's discuss on the second case. The second case that has been studied was about the athletics body to review rules after Nike's technological doping. The issue had risen when a Kenyan marathon runner Eliud Kipchoge had been regarded to use advanced footwear designed by Nike as a technological doping. where he became the first person to run a marathon distance in under 2 hours in Ineos 159 Challenge in Vienna. The world record was made in October 2019. The same shoes have been used by Brigid Kosgei to break women's marathon world record just one day after Kipchoge's unofficial sub-2-hour run. Later in the same year, the prototype Vaporfly neck shoes used by Kipchoge were examined by World Athletics and found that no long-standing restrictions on midsole thickness were breached. However, the use of multiple titanium plates in the sole have been studied to give more energy return in every stride, and have been reviewed that the median marathon finish time for runners in the Vaporfly shoes was 8.7% faster than runners in wearing other shoes. It has been agreed that the shoes give athletes an unfair assistance or advantage. Track and Field's World Governing Body chose to issue rules modification that were designed to provide greater clarity to athletes and also shoe manufacturers around the world to protect the integrity of the sports, though only at the elite level. However, Nike Vaporfly shoes have been banned from the competition in a recent move by Running government body World Athletics. The new rule modification were to be concerned mainly by shoe manufacturers where the sole must not be thicker than 40 millimeters and do not contain more than one rigid embedded plate or blade that runs either full length or part of the shoes. The plate may be in more than one part of the shoes but must not located sequentially in one plane and must not overlap. World Athletics added that elite runners cannot run in prototype shoes that had not been available for any competitor to buy on the open market. To preserve the fairness of the results, and also in our opinion, the governing body of World Athletics had chosen the right solution by remaining open to continued dialogue with the shoe manufacturers regarding the amended rules and also their impact. It is very crucial to preserve the integrity of the elite competition by ensuring that the shoes worn by athletes do not offer any unfair assistance or advantage to competitors. Mr. Halim will reveal on case 3.
Okay, for the third case study, uh, there's been study about VAR in English primarily. The issue is if VAR wasn't used, there are changes in the league table. So almost every week in the season, there are goals being allowed because of offside. As we watch lines being shown on the screen, the VAR, the goals being disallowed for only small margin. So we are also review leading to goals, disallowed goals, penalty awarded, penalty that are overturned, penalty retake, offside, handball, red cards and overturned red cards. So in total for this league, there's 88 goals or incidents have been directly affected by the video assistant referee, which is VAR. So in this case, what will happen if there is no VAR? The league table will not be the same. In fact, in terms of position, the top four in the league table remains unchanged. But however, in the fifth place in the table, which is Manchester United, will be all the way to the ninth position. Thanks to VR, they having extra 5 points, so they at the fifth table. Another example is Everton have affected the most, leaping fifth position into seven. But looking at the points differences, West Ham can feel the most hard done. They have 7 massive points better off if wasn't for VAR. So, lastly, Brinton have picked up an extra 7 points from VAR this season. Without it, they would be in the last table at the bottom of the table. So as you can see, VAR helps many teams, and in other teams then unlucky, VAR not help them in the term of position in the table. So furthermore, in for VR, has been used in other leagues and tournaments such as 2018 World Cup, 2018 and 19 season championship. They have run positively for entire tournament. For example, they are being used in the 19 World Cup. It was created with past World Cup. It is one of the cleanest World Cup uh, in entire World Cup, with only 4 players being sent off during the entire term. In my opinion, the league have insist they will keeping the VAR is a good idea, uh, because it will be fair to all teams. With VAR, this could stop bad offside decision. Bad offside have been decision made by the referee, and decrease diving and stacks of simulation of player that, in this case, with VAR they not do the act. And for my suggestion to improve, uh, uh, VAR need to have a broadcast coordination between the referees and the VAR official, because this inconsistency with the VAR fans are not satisfied with the decision that made for the referee. Example like in rugby, conversation between the referees and VAR official have been broadcast to help to repeal conspiracy theories and help to reduce some of confusion on some calls for the referee.
Okay, that's for international case study. So now we proceed about local case study. For the first local case study is this report by My Metro that published on 18 August 2018. Let's talk about Malaysian e-sport. So nowadays we can see Malaysia people or majority of teenager or different age play video game online as their new habit because of new technology become new trend today. So not only in Malaysia but in other country play this game, but they use this game from games to sport competitions. This issue when ex-minister of Young and Sport, Syed Saddiq, say he's one to many teenagers involved in this competition, and because he's Malaysian people have talent and can be professional players and can go to the international level competition. But he say the opportunity of this game are low because of no one organizer to organize this competition. And from this, no one can expose their talent because no organizer to organize this competition. So in this, they say for new technology can create new sport that can be included in sport industry in Malaysia, and also when expose the new technology as digital can rapid grow of the digital economy. For his how to make Malaysia people or young people involved in sport by providing infrastructure digital technology from them. So, for my opinion, Malaysia need more organizer that can organize this competition and can help young people to show their talent. Then also, Malaysia can grow to international level and can return extensive return for sport industry in Malaysia. Also, government need to providing them for equipment or place to do the competition. From this, also Malaysia can be creative in technology sector and can be leading to exciting growth.
Back to FaceTime. The second local case is about the use of technology in Malaysia. The National Sports Institute (NIS) of Malaysia is pushing our athletes further with innovative and smart technology. The process of initiating technologies in order to improve sport performance has started since 2013 in NIS facility in Bukit Jalil, Malaysia. With broad knowledge and expertise in the research and development team, NIS is taking the training of its athletes up a notch with the use of hardware and also software. With the advancement of technology, sports scientists and coaches have found new ways to maximize athletes' potential, even before stepping out into the field. Multiple fields were studied and researched to give understanding on how bodies of different athletes respond before initiating technologies and machines in their training programs. This includes the physiological response and also biomechanical perspectives of each athlete. Some sports have been identified as the main sports Malaysia needs to excel in the next Olympic, and NIS is working on a few different technologies to give athletes an edge. The technologies used focus on every aspect that would increase athletic performance, including recovery and also physical development. The technologies are even used to monitor the athletes, and one of the other areas to get a lot of attention is the general health of the athletes. For example, the use of technology can be seen in Malaysia's most popular sports, badminton, where NIS uses software developed in-house called BStat, which uses cameras to monitor performance of players. BStat was developed by research engineer Kokum Biratunga, and Datuk Lee Chong Wei is one of the many other athletes that have used the software. During preparations for the London Olympics, the team have studied past game of China's national shutler Lin Dan to review the evolution of his style of play and make new strategies for Datuk Lee Chong Wei. The National Sports Institute has also developed an app called Active 8, which tracks an athlete's level of physical activity, where initially it was created for internal use among the staff, and somehow it is repurposed for its sportsmen. In our opinion, the use of technologies would be very beneficial in this case and could be the solution to bring national athletes to the highest level. Athletes can train really hard, but to step up their game, technology is still needed in order to compete at world-class level. With advancement of technology, coaches will be able to know when to push athletes more or to hold back due to fatigue. Mr. Halim again will discuss on the third case.
Okay, for the last one, local case study. Take one. Jewel Darul Takzim has applied in sports science. So, Jewel Darul Takzim Football Club have invest big in sports science program in advanced machine at their training center, which is at Training Center. So, the club had two new machines that we installed at their training center, which is airport oxygen hydrogen therapy. This machine uses the available oxygen in atmosphere by increasing absorption into the bloodstream by 5% to repair the damaged cells and tissue. And the hydrogen is to hydrogen gas can be inhaled by diluting the hydrogen gas to the ventilator circuit face mask or nasal that's suitable for defense against acute oxidative stress. So all the players will be in the top position. With this machine, the player will recover twice faster. So all the players will be at the optimal level and ready for games any time. So JDT, the first team that applied sports science in Malaysian leagues with their advanced machines and expensive machines. So they also will spend more in the best machine for their player to be better than they expect. So among the machine will be bought, they will be bought more, such as saliva super inductive system, hyper vibration massage device, and others. So all of this work is dedicated to the club owner, which is Mabutui Nubu, Tuku Ismail and Ibrahim. They wanted JDT to be a benchmark to other clubs in Malaysian League, as you can see. Pahang and Selangor also already followed JDT to build new stadium, new technology, bought some technology to compete with. So other than that, JDT is the only team in Malaysia clearly willing to spend in ensuring that team remain consistent and continue to be in hand for more success. So The example is, as we can see, DDT have already spent millions for a sports science program where they want to get the best from the Europe and Asia in efforts to help the base in all sorts of aspects. So, in my opinion, the use of technologies would be very beneficial to bring players to the highest level and others club to be like DDT. So, with advanced technology, players will be at optimal level and fit for every game. My suggestion to improve is for other clubs to get out of DDT shadows. They need to follow or be better than them. We should invest more in sports science to improve the quality of players in relation. So there will be more rivalry than one big team in Malaysia. So if there's a rivalry, so there will always be they want to compete each other clubs and better and hope will be in Malaysian leagues better or the same or better than Europe uh, clubs and leagues.
Okay, as a conclusion, we know that technology can increase athlete performance and can give safety to athletes while using new material with advanced material and can improve physical fitness. But not only athlete, technology can also help coach to making decision and to look the quality of athlete performance. With technology, Malaysia can grow up to international level by increase the sport industry of Malaysia. Okay. Coach also can involve sports science element in training to make athlete performance increase and ethical ontology of athlete. When athletes have a good moral, they will be fair in the term of result in the game. So when when create some new equipment with new technology, as long as not be banned with organizer, the athlete will can reuse. That's all for me. Thank you and assalamualaikum.